Hey guys, Nicole here, aka DVD Collector 96, and welcome to a new video on my YouTube channel. Okay guys, so welcome to a new complete review video. We're going to be reviewing today one of my favorite historics, not that accurate TV dramas from the CW, and we have the TV show Reign. I have the complete show on DVD season by season. First of all, you guys have two options here. The show has never been released on Blu-ray format. Warner Brothers has released a complete box set with the 4 seasons without slipcovers on the inside, and then you can choose every single individual season. That's what I did on DVD format. The first 3 seasons came with a slipcover, and on the last release, I don't know why, for some reason, Warner Bros. Decided to release it without the slipcover on it. And it looks kind of funny on the collection, but since it's not on Blu-ray and it's only on DVD, it's a show that I decided just to get. And it's one of the very first shows that I added to my collection when I moved to the US back in 2016. Now, the show Reign, I discovered for the first time, and let's bring right here the complete first season on DVD. So, of course, guys, we're going to have an individual video of every single season on DVD. I'm just like talking a little bit about the show on the intro video for 4 new future videos that you guys are about to see on my YouTube channel, Nick Holden. So I remember, imagine me back in Cuba. I know this is not the right way to go. I have this guy that put TV shows on like a hard drive, and he put me like 5 different pilot episodes to see which one caught my attention. And I remember seeing Reign. The pilot episode got my attention. The colors of the show. There is a music number at the end of episode 1, and I loved it, with the song "Back to You," if I remember correctly. But basically, it's a story of Mary, Queen of Scotland. It's a story where she goes to France. She meets Prince Francis, and of course, they need to get married. He has the king has a son that is not legitimate, which is Sebastian. So we have a love triangle. We have Nostradamus on the show. We have Catherine on the show. We have a lot of drama, romance. One of those CW shows that give you every single sync. And the complete first season was amazing. If I'm not mistaken, the complete first season lasted for 22 episodes. And it ended up on a brick cliffhanger to let you like wanted to get a season 2. The show did really well on the CW, so we got Reign, the complete second season on DVD. The complete second season kind of continued with where the first season left off sinks. More drama. I remember the complete second season being a lot of like dark moments for Mary. There is something bad that happens to her. The ladies of the king start to take more into the story, and Catherine, as usual, an amazing role performance. The love triangle is kind of like leave a little bit more to the back of the show, but it still goes amazingly high. We have dark and toxic Francis with Mary relationship. This is the season where she gets pregnant and she ends up missing the child. So it was kind of a complicated season that end up on a good note for the Mary couple, but the cliffhanger is basically setting up the basis for season 3, where unfortunately we missed Queen Francis. He left the show, I want to say around like episode 5. But again, the show did pretty good, so we got a complete third season. Now, on the complete third season of Reign, and it's the main TV seasons that came with a slipcover, love every single release and love every single artwork that they use for these releases. On the complete third season, we got introduced to Isabel, and it's Isabel, right? Elizabeth. I don't want to be saying something incorrect, but yeah, I think the name is Elizabeth. Let me check real quick. Yes, after enduring, blah blah blah, Queen Mary, Elizabeth. Yes, my bad. I just know it in Spanish so much, and I didn't remember on English. So this is the first season that I actually got to see living in the US. I remember seeing the episode where Francis passed away back in Cuba, and then when I came to the US, they were like coming back for the break. I came to the US in January. The season, I loved it. It has the change. I remember the season ends on episode 18, and the ending is Mary coming back to Scotland. The way she comes back to Scotland, she almost missed the ride home because she wanted like basically to protect Catherine that was staying back in France. There is something funny between seasons, like characters will show up either in France or in Scotland, and you are like, oh my god, how much time it took you to go from one place to another. But the show continued being super good. The ending was kind of like setting up the basis for Mary being on Scotland, and basically the show did so good still that the CW decided to renew the show for a complete 4th season. This is the season that came without slipcover by Warner Brothers. Now, the show was doing pretty good, and during the 4th season, I remember watching the trailer and it being like, the trailer was wow. Basically, we will have the story of the twin queens fighting for their countries. We have Elizabeth, we have Mary, and then we have Catherine back in France. So, the complete 4th season was an amazing season. The ratings were still good, so I was surprised when it was announced. The 4th season wasn't announced as the final season of the show, but thankfully, before the show aired the last episode, they informed the writers that the show was going to be ending on season 4. So we can kind of say that this is a cancelled TV show, but thankfully, since they let them know, I don't consider the show to be cancelled because, of course, on the story point, we don't get to see, like, there were still things that wanted to be having under consideration. Sebastian was going to be coming back on season 5 and everything. We got another daughter of Catherine getting introduced. The actress was cast already. So on that point of the story doesn't end. But we have a flash forward into the future. We all know the way the story ends. And we have this beautiful fantasy dream where something beautiful happens. I don't want to spoil the end of the show because maybe I'm doing this video and people hasn't seen the show. I know it's on Netflix, but I think it's leaving Netflix soon. Or maybe it left Netflix already, so that's why I support physical media. I know DVD format is not the best format out there, but look at this beautiful set. A show that I love, a show that I have so many memories, great memories of, that I saw like half of them being back in Cuba, and then the last half being here. But I love the ending, so I kind of say that this show ended. I know season 5 will have been an amazing season, but we didn't get to see that. So, you can get the show by Warner Brothers. You could pick up the set with all the 4 seasons on DVD. But in this case, I have every single season individually. So they were following the same format, the numbers at top. The only thing that gets to me is like the last season didn't came with a slipcover. So basically we have the complete show right there, the old Warner Bros. Logo, the season match, basically the tops of the slipcover match. For the season 1 and 2, we do have special features. On season 3 and 4, for some reason, they didn't add any kind of special features. But again, I'm happy that I own the show on DVD, and I hope for a Blu-ray release maybe on the future. Even if it's on demand, I will gladly upgrade this show to Blu-ray format. But guys, again, this was like kind of the introductory video. We're going to be reviewing each of the seasons individually on DVD on the channel. But guys, basically for now, that will be all for today's video. Like I always say, I hope you guys are enjoying with this new kind of content in the channel. If you are, please let me know in the comment, leave me a like, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel so we can keep this family growing. And see you guys again soon on a new video.